Hello everyone, I'm trying to get situated here. I haven't went live in a while, so hold on a minute. How do I get this thing? And I don't like the orientation. Let's see here. How's everybody doing? Here, we're probably just gonna have to have it this way. And I can't see the chat. Hold on, I'm trying to work out the bugs here. Let me see if I can. How's everybody doing? Can y'all hear me? Let me see if I can bring this up. I'm gonna hold my phone like this for a minute while I get situated. Because I can't see, if you're chatting, I can't see the chat. Let's see here. Probably need to do classic. Classic's always better. Oh, hey Michelle, how you doing? So it is work. Oh, here we go. Now I can see. How's everybody doing? The orientation of my phone's all jacked up, so y'all might have to just live with it like this. So, hey Jennifer, haven't seen you in a while. Hey Chrissy, how you guys been? Man, it's been a while since I did a live event. Here, I'm gonna, just don't mind me. I'm reading while I'm setting up, so I'm multitasking. And you'll probably be able to see the top of my stupid desk. How's everybody doing? Yeah, you're right, Jennifer. But I took a lot of remedial courses, so now I know that I can't do this. I just forgot. So I'm trying to, it's like getting back on a bike, you know. Once you get back, you know, you stop and you get back on, then it just takes a few minutes to like figure out what you can and can't do, I guess. So I can restart this. Hey Amy, how you doing? Would you prefer this view, or would you prefer me to restart this video and have it in a different orientation? Let me know what you guys think. I mean, it don't matter to me, although I kind of do. I mean, I do like it the orientation parallel, but yeah. How's everybody doing? I haven't done a live events for a few months. You know, I felt like that I needed to take a break from live events. The energy was pulling me in a different direction, and now I feel like live events need to happen more often. So how's everybody doing? Hey Stella, how you doing? I just talked to you. I know exactly how you're doing. I guess that was a dumb question. Hey Chrissy, how you doing? Shayla, hey. How was your week? How was your week, Shayla? I think the energies, we're going through a bunch of shit. So, I mean, the energy is kind of strong right now. And I know, at least for me, I feel like that there's a lot of endings and a lot of new beginnings. So, and you know, as I was writing my message today, I labeled it, you know, twin flame push pull dynamic, because I was going to go into detail about that. But as I started writing my message, it didn't turn out to be just a message on that particular subject. It ended up being like, I guess the way I can explain it is like Neapolitan ice cream. You get a little bit of everything. I mean, or maybe like a crawfish bowl. I mean, you dump it out, you get all kinds of things. And so this is just what I felt like that I needed to provide you guys. Hey Amanda, how you doing? So it's just the energy and my intuitive feelings felt like that I needed to provide the message in this way. So I'm gonna label this as of right now, twin flame push pull dynamic. But but just keep in mind that when I started writing this, it was more like Neapolitan ice cream. Yeah, yeah, the energy is intense, Chrissy. Um, how you doing, Amy Satori? I haven't talked to you, seen you in a while. So, anyway, so don't. So hopefully the message is good for you and it gets to who it needs to get to. I'm sure it will because it always does. And just as I always mention, as long as I can help one person, then that's a win for me. So, um, but how's everybody's Halloween? Did y'all have a good Halloween? Did you eat a lot of candy? I'm drinking coffee and it's kind of late. Carolina Panther. Yeah, I'm a Carolina Panther fan. Hey, Amanda, playing your team. Oh, Packers? Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, I mean, good luck to them. Yeah, I'm a Panthers fan and a big football fan. You know, go Utes, number 8 in the nation, and go Panthers. We got a new quarterback. He's turning out to be a hidden gem, and actually goes along with my message tonight. And you'll see where that fits in at. I guess I can give a little hint. Diamond in the rough is the best way I can put it right now. I got 11 people in here, 11 and 2 likes. Man, 11, 11. I love it. Everything's playing out the way it should be. 10 now, but anyway, so how's everybody doing? Let me know how you guys are doing. And we're gonna get started here in a minute. I'm gonna give it about 3 more minutes to allow other people to get in. Because of course I have a screw running around with the live event trying to like make it work good, but end up taking remedial courses in the process. And Dynamic Jennifer corrected me on letting me know that I need to start the video in the orientation that I want to see it at. No, I appreciate you letting me know that. Yeah, it should be a good game on Sunday. I agree. But yeah, so you know, life is about learning lessons, and I'm learning lessons even whenever I'm starting a YouTube live. So anyway, yeah, that's correct. That's good. That's good. Jennifer, always learning and forever changing. I agree with that. And you know, for me, that's definitely it. I went through a pretty big shift this summer, and I learned a lot of lessons. Yeah, every day is a lesson of some kind, and you know, be appreciative for those lessons, even the ones that are very difficult, because those lessons are not only teaching you, you know, whatever that particular lesson is, but there's a fundamental, foundational lesson that we can learn, basically how strong you are and how you can get through even the toughest storm. Yeah, Chrissy, you are back where you're supposed to be. You are. You're at the right place in the right time. And it's always good to be around people that welcome you and lift you up. Oh, Amanda, I'm sorry to hear that. But let me tell you that the fog will not stick around forever. Trust me on that. I went through a lot of foggy events. Yeah, I've been Carolina. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I've done the same thing. Went through a lot of shit since May, And yeah, I'm very grateful for it. At the time, there were some events that I wasn't very grateful for, but after I got through them, I feel a lot stronger, and learned a lot of lessons. And actually, it helped me propel me back on to my mission in a way that that was even that I'm able to achieve it in a way that I wasn't able to achieve it before. Scorpio season is tough. Yeah, retrograde right now is, I feel more energetic, to be honest. I know last year I felt more drained, but this year I actually feel more energetic. So, um, Chrissy, who are you asking why is it tough? I'm not sure. Are you asking me? Yeah, Shayla, I felt drained last year. Not this year. I feel good. I feel real good. Um, well, it was just Chrissy. It was some lessons that I had to go through. Um, well, some lessons that I went through. I won't say I had to go through them, but I went through them. And oh, you're asking why is Scorpio season tough? Um, well, I'm sure somebody can answer why Scorpio season is tough. I'm not. Amanda, why is Scorpio season tough? I know Scorpios are, in general, they can be the most loyal people you're around, but if you cross them, they automatically cut you off. So, yeah, I agree, Carolina. Music is my life. This is how I write these messages. So whenever, for those that are new, um, I write my messages down on paper, and I have my trusty Crayola marker, and so anytime that I have messages, I get them through music, and that's how I'm able to translate my intuitive feelings onto paper, and provide them to you guys. Retrograde. Yep. I don't know. I'm not being affected by retrograde right now, so I mean I know that it affects other people in different ways, but it hasn't affected me. I'm actually, if it affected me any, it's giving me energy. So yeah, I agree. Not to focus on it. I think just being aware is very important. But anyway, I think I've rambled on enough, and I know that you guys are waiting on my message. So this is what I want to do. So I'm going to go through my message, and then at the end, I'm going to allow you guys time to ask questions if you want to. And if you ask a question at the end, I just ask if you will put a trident symbol before your question, so that way it's easier for me to see your question. And then if not, then we can laugh, and we can tell jokes, and and just because you should laugh at least 10 minutes a minimum a day. 10 minutes a minimum a day. Yeah, I agree. Have Pop-Tarts. I need some Pop-Tarts. Anyway, so as I mentioned before, I'm going to get down to business here. And when I initially started writing this message, what came to my mind was the twin flame push-pull dynamic. I felt like that I needed to provide you guys more insight on this push-pull effect, and the importance of not getting caught up in the push-pull dynamic. And I feel like this is affecting a lot of people right now. However, as I was going through writing my message, Neapolitan ice cream came out on my paper, so it wasn't exactly just about push-pull dynamic, but more about lessons that go along with the push-pull dynamic, And you'll see whenever I start reading this off of how this actually flowed out. So if you have questions, save them till I'm done with the message, so that way I don't have to scroll up, and then put a Trident symbol before the question, and I will make sure that I answer them. And if not, we can always joke around and we can chat for a bit, and yeah, and just have a great time. So anyway, so the twin flame push-pull dynamic. Also in quotations, Neapolitan ice cream. So life is full of lessons. So is the twin flame connection. This connection can be called Lightworker Boot Camp. That's right, Lightworker Boot Camp. The lessons are presented to you to kick your ass, to push you to new heights. Sometimes it feels like everything is crumbling to the ground. Literally, it might. Just keep in mind a few things. Number one, God will never give you a situation that you can't handle. When you can't see how strong your potential is, He can. And you need to trust. And you must have skin of a rhino. Rhino skin is extremely tough and almost impenetrable. And be flexible as a palm tree. But palm trees are not only flexible, but they're tough. And number two, when your life is crumbling, it's the process that is transforming you into the bright star that you need to be to fulfill your mission. The best version of you. Remember, pressure is what creates diamonds, and you're a diamond. Might be a diamond in the rough, but you're a diamond. You know that Rihanna song, Shine Like a Diamond? That's you guys. Number three, never doubt, always trust. When you get weak, and we all do, pray and ask God for assistance from the angels and give them praise at the end. They love it. Basically, when you praise them, the heavens light up and have like really loud music. So back to the subject, push-pull. This is a lesson that is given to teach us needed lessons for the journey. Often when it happens, we are not aware that it's actually happening until it's too late. You just want to be with that person, and that's how you feel, is you just want to be with them. But let me try to shed some Lightworker light on this for you. In the words of the Beatles, let it be. If it's meant to be, then it will be. Instead, we must practice unconditional love to them and ourselves. We must learn self-respect. Self-respect is a tough thing, a tough lesson to learn. A lot of us have to go through remedial courses to understand self-love and self-respect. Why are we chasing someone that has thrown you away like a piece of trash? And let me clarify. This is not a statement of judgment on my part. I've been there, done that. I took a huge remedial course. Or maybe it was small. But there was a lot of them. That's all I remember. And actually, I would just say it's courses. Plural, more than one. The lesson hurt my heart, but it made me stronger and understand how important self-respect is and the importance of setting healthy boundaries. I also had to understand the importance of self-love. Most importantly, my mission that God has given me. That was most important. I hurt when I went through tough situations But I went through those situations to be able to relate, to have compassion, know myself, and assist humanity in a way that I never knew before. This is the same for each of you. I feel that I need to provide another example to get this lesson across and the importance of self-respect. Say you were renting a house and the landlord evicted you. You refused to leave, and the landlord called the law enforcement. You had every right to be there. The landlord was just a mean person. Law enforcement removed you. Why would you want to stay at a place where you weren't wanted? Hey, Radhika, why would you want to be in a place and be around a person that didn't want you there and drained your energy and amongst other things? This is really an example of what can happen in life if someone asks you to leave them alone and you don't. And on top of that, you're wasting your energy. You're not practicing self-respect, and you're swerving and not serving. Huh, Stella? No matter how much this hurts, the best thing we can do is remove your focus, reflect on the situation, and understand the lesson. Pray and focus, practice deliberate development, self-improvement, personal healing. You see, I'm here to release your trance by trying to help each of you understand and provide the tools that was provided to you. Look within and listen. Listen with your internal ears, not your external ears. Focus on balancing your holy trinity, mind, body, soul. You're a badass light worker. Your twin doesn't make you badass. You are badass before you even knew that you had a twin. God gave you this power to fulfill his mission, which is your mission. It's up to you to accept it. Free will is at play. I learned this. I accepted my mission, which is why this is why King Tribe exists. Each one of you fulfill your full potential and soar to new heights that haven't been achieved. This world needs you, and so does each light worker. We are a big team. Can you guys hear me? Hello? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Oh, man. All right, there we go. Did I cut out? All right. Stupid freaking YouTube. Anyway, this world needs you, and so does each light worker. We are one big team. We are one big tribe. And I look forward to getting comments and emails of your journey and how you achieved things that you didn't think was capable. So I say this, much love and light, tribe. Each of you are a shining star and awesome. And remember, the three most important things in life is peace, love, and happiness. That's the end of my message. If you have questions, remember to put a Trident symbol before the question, and I will answer it. I appreciate you guys that showed up to my channel for my live event that I haven't been on live forever and ever and ever. And hey, how's my friend Radhika? I miss you too, and all my glory. You missed me sharing my Pop-Tarts with you, huh, Radhika? You're welcome, Carolina. Thank you for being here. And God bless you, and God bless each one of you. And I know each one of you are going to be you're gonna do something awesome in this world, because each one of you has an awesome mission. Whatever, Radica. You know you miss my Pop-Tarts. So Radica keeps on trying. She doesn't want to take my Pop-Tarts, but she wants to try to give me some kind of pancakes or something. Thank you, Chrissy. You know, hopefully this message resonated with the person it needed to go to. And, you know, I'm just so appreciative to have this channel and have followers and be able to assist people. Busy. That's good, Caroline. I'm glad you've been busy with your mission. That's what you need to concentrate on, yourself and your mission. I'm happy I'm back on here too, live, Chrissy. You know, I missed it, but I had to go through a transformational process, and so I felt like that I was supposed to take a break, and I did. Raga, yeah, I'm gonna post this, but I think what I'm gonna do is I will post my live events. However, I will probably do this message I'll probably do the message in a separate video, just so other people, I know they don't like to look at the live events or watch the live events. So I'll put in the extra work and just do the video separate, in a separate video. Oh yeah. Yeah, you're right, Chrissy. I have to do what I gotta do, just like everybody else does. I think, you know, there's times where, you know, when I go through remedial courses, I can hear Fred Sanford beside me saying, "You big dummy." Yeah, I'll probably do that tomorrow, Radica. I'll probably, this will be the video that I post tomorrow morning. You're welcome. Thank you for showing up. And thank you for accepting my Pop-Tarts. So, I can't think of anything else other than Fred Sanford saying, "You big dummy." Oh, thanks, Chrissy. Yeah, my quotes, you know, that's something new that I started this year. I like I said, a lot of my messages, all my messages come from music, and I just write them down, and that's just how it is. I'm able to provide messages through writing. Flapjacks all the way. Oh, only if they are made with Pop-Tarts, Radica. Anyway, so I'm glad they're helping people, and you know, I love to write, which is why, you know, I do have an initiative to write some books, and I need to get on my website, which I've been putting off for a while, but I think I'm gonna try to have that up by Thanksgiving, as I mentioned in my last video. So, but I'm I'm very appreciative for all the kind words and comments, and you know, the support you guys provide me. You know, just as much as you learn from me, I learn from you guys. So. Yeah, I agree, Carolina. Man, I can throw down in the kitchen too. I make all kinds of stuff. If y'all follow my IG account, you see I made gumbo the other day. That was homemade, man, homemade. Even the roux, everything was homemade. I made it myself. Oh, thanks, Radica. I really appreciate you. You know, honestly, you can give Stella from Divine Light and Love Oracle credit for my for pushing me to do quotes, because she actually is the one that pushed me to start doing quotes. And so, you know, if you guys appreciate my quotes, y'all should tell her how much she appreciate her pushing me to do quotes. Oh, that's cool. Do you live in Poland, Carolina? Yeah, so I've come a long ways, just like you guys have come a long ways. Um, and I'm going to keep evolving, and my energy is increasing and increasing, increasing and increasing. I'm trying to figure out exactly um, where I need to dedicate it, and that's one of the things that I learned this past year was um, maintaining vulnerability, uh, being childlike, and protecting myself at the same time. I had to go through some extreme circumstances to learn that. So, oh, you're in Canada. That's cool. I've never been to Canada, but I've seen pictures and it looks very pretty, pretty there. And I hear the people are pretty funny. I mean, not funny. I mean, they're just like they make you laugh or whatever. Cherubic. Hey, Radikasai, I'm not as smart as you when it comes to words. What's cherubic? I never heard of that word. I'm more cute. Thanks. I really appreciate that, Radika. I'm thinking cherubic is a good thing, but I don't know what that means. Hey, man, everybody's got to learn. I learn too. I don't know everything. So, but yeah, I've heard Canada is pretty cool. Um, but yeah, I've learned a little bit about Poland because I've oh, Cupid, oh, angelic, yeah, I you know, well, I do have a lot of angels around me, even more than I had before, and so maybe they're making me look prettier or something. I don't know. But yeah, so I've been on the Wim Hof method and learned a lot about Poland and Netherlands and just that area by watching a bunch of his stuff. That's cool, Polish and German. I don't know. I'm like Native American uh, and Irish and probably some other things. So basically, I'm a mutt. Italian and French. That's a good combination. I don't know. I don't know what my last name is. I haven't done that much research. It is a small world. It's a very small world. A Mughal. Yeah. That whatever you just wrote is funny. I don't know what it actually means, but I'm sure that it means something that's actually good but funny. So, yeah, I have to say, Radhika, you make me laugh a lot. Especially, you got some very cool do you find it tough to balance your 3D life with your ascension process to 5D? Yeah. The toughest part about maintaining balance is the energies around me from external energies, not my own energy. And being able to, I will tell you this, I try to maintain transparency, vulnerability, love, and just be as childlike as possible. Um, and it's very tough because um, you're constantly whenever you are affecting the world energetically in a very positive way, a lot of things try to attack you, and you have to learn how to maintain the vulnerability, transparency, and childlike traits while protecting yourself. And that balance by itself is very difficult. And you know, the main thing that I will say is that um, I have had to pray a lot, and I had to trust in the angels, and I asked for Archangel Michael to protect me, and I work with them a lot, and I have trust, and you know, and I have to be, one of the things that I've developed more of is being consciously aware, and you know, being consciously aware of where I'm devoting my energy to, who's sucking my energy, if people are trying to drain my energy, being aware of that, being aware of my surroundings, being aware of my five senses, being aware of my abilities and how I'm using them and who I'm using them for. And that's why, you know, I've went away from it. When I first started my channel, I was answering every single person's comments. And, you know, I love that because, you know, I love giving back to people. And as I've mentioned before, I'm a better giver than receiver, which is why I post on my videos um, the energy donations, not because I'm trying to make money, but because I'm better at giving than receiving. And I don't like asking people for things, and I don't like doing it, but that's actually required uh, to be able to balance giving and receiving. And it's just like everything else that goes along with this journey is maintaining a balance. And so, yeah, it is very difficult, but I think through conscious awareness and knowing where you're focusing your energy on, and who is trying to take your energy is the key. Let me see. Oh yeah, and to answer Andrea, to answer your last part, have you reached perfect balance? So I will say this: once you are balanced, you have to work to maintain balance. It's something that you have to always put in effort to maintain. And that's why I go back to conscious awareness, because if you're not consciously aware, then you're going to be unbalanced and you're not even going to know it. And so it's very important through every single process that you're consciously aware that you are experiencing every little detail of life. And whenever things arise, you know, you're not just focusing on the negative piece, but, you know, what the bigger 30,000 foot view picture is, why certain things are happening, because there's also a positive aspect to things that seem like bad situations. So, and Andrew, you asked, have you found that empathy sessions are becoming a part of your very existence? Is if all are approaching you to God? So, yeah, so, I mean, I try to maintain empathy anyway. Anyway, hold on one second. Bye.
I'm trying to find my keys.
Sorry.
Thank you.
So I try to maintain, sorry, that's my daughter, she interrupted me. So I try to maintain empathy sessions are becoming, so I'm trying to maintain empathy, but my main existence is to be able to provide assistance to humanity is confirmation. So I provide confirmations to most people because they already know the answer within them, and so I really am just kind of there to help guide them in the way and let them know that yes, that is true. You know, listen to the little voice inside of you. Your intuition is telling you what the truth is, what the facts are, but it's up to you to listen and trust. And so that's part of my existence right there. And I always approach everything with empathy, and that's very important. So Chrissy, you say, I noticed the less I think about my twin, the more I'm bombarded with synchronicities. Well, um, Chrissy, I'd like to ask you, why do you think that is? I would like to see what you say about that. Yeah, kids are good, but I always tell them whenever I'm live or on a video um, that basically keep things quiet and because I'm trying to focus my energy to my videos and to you guys. And as you mentioned about maintaining fine balance, of course, you know, that energy is, I'm trying to devote it in one direction and not another. So that's cool. You do your own card readings, and yeah, you're right. We tested in patience. Yes. So, Chrissy, what do you got to say about what you wrote? I'm very interested in seeing what you think, and then I'll tell you what I think. Yeah, music. Oh yeah, music always keeps me balanced too. I do have music on pretty much 99% of my day. I always do everything with music. Music helps me through every single thing, every aspect of my life. Um, you know, laughing and music is healing for the soul. Um, I think you're asking about my books, Radica. So, of course, I'm going to do my autobiography, and then I'm going to write a book about how to uh, work with your angels, and then I'm going to write another book um, about I think about the twin flame journey. Um, but definitely an autobiography and definitely about how to work with your angels. Those are two books that I know that I'll be doing. Yeah, so as I was saying, music and laughter is healing for the soul. And that's why, and I can't take credit for saying that you need to laugh a minimum of 10 minutes a day. I actually got that from Sadhguru. But I'm going to take it and I'm going to pass it on to everybody else because I want everybody else to be able to understand how important laughing is. I like to think because I have less fear energy. I have, hey Anastasia, how you doing? Oh yeah, right. Transparency. I maintain transparency. It's very important. It's very important to be transparent. You know, um, and people need to understand. You know, the importance of vulnerability and childlike characteristics. Oh, I'm doing awesome, Anastasia. I'm attempting to glow today, and it's my energy is extremely high, and I feel really good. I know that we're going through retrograde right now, and last year it affected me in a draining way, but um, actually I have the opposite effect this year. Now I'm energized, so I feel really good. How about you? How do you feel, Anastasia? But anyway, so what was I talking about? But yeah, so transparency is very important. Um, I don't believe that. I just can't trust people that are not transparent. But even whenever they're not transparent, I know their full intentions. Yeah, full of energy and love. Yeah, love is the only way. I would say. Hey, Carolina, you surfing on the retrograde? That's funny. Yeah, that's her name, Radica Anastasia. Yep, pretty awesome name. So, Yeah, I agree with riding the retrograde like a wave. Oh, that's pretty cool. Anastasia Virgos. So, Anastasia, do you actually go live and you have a show? I wasn't aware if you did. Um, what do you, if you do have a show, what do you discuss? Did I lose you, Chrissy? I thought you were gonna. Um, what do you? Since I don't see Chrissy's response, I'm gonna go ahead and answer Chrissy's response. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool, Anastasia. What's up, Tim? Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah. Thanks for coming in, popping in, and saying hello. I miss seeing you. All right, so I'm gonna go back to your question, Christy. So you said I noticed that the less that I think about my twin, the more I'm bombarded with synchronicities. Yeah, well, synchronicities happen a lot more than what we probably notice. And once you come consciously aware, um, you start seeing all the synchronicities that happen. And a lot of the synchronicities are trying to push you down the path to understand, hey, you're on the right path, keep going. Or sometimes, depending on what it is, it might be synchronicities that point out who your twin really is. But either way, synchronicities are all there. They're there to teach you a lesson, to give you confirmation on what exactly it is that you're thinking about, or if you're praying and you're asking for something, then it might be your sign to show you, hey, you're doing great, you're on the right path, just keep going. It just depends on what it is that basically is you're thinking about, and or what you might be worried about, or what you might be praying about. Oh, what did you say? Oh, that's cool. Your shows to inspire and empower to make a difference. That's awesome. That is awesome. Well, you know what? You'll have to let me know about your show so that way I can try to catch it. I look forward to seeing that. Um, okay, cool, Tim. Thanks for stopping in. Hope your live goes well. So anyway, yeah, that's so. And basically, Chrissy, you say you feel more in alignment, and those synchronicities are also in alignment. So you just need to pay attention to, because it's the angels always are trying to speak to us, and one of the main ways that they try to speak to you is through numbers. And numbers are very important when it comes to angels, because that's how they talk to us. That's how they try to communicate to us. Oh, I'm sure it's gonna get on Netflix, Anastasia. I'm gonna say a prayer for you, because I hope to. I know that your show is needed and will get on Netflix, and I have Netflix so I can watch it. Yeah, that's cool, man. I'm excited for you. That's gonna be badass. So, but yeah, Chrissy, you're on your way, and I'm excited for you, and I know that there's some big things coming your way. Oh, the news is coming soon, Anastasia. The news is coming soon. Yeah, numbers also come with a vibration. Yeah, that's true. Just like everything is energy. Your words are energy. Your thoughts are energy. That's why that's why it's so important to to be careful of what you're thinking about and what you're saying, because whenever you say something like, say, I am stupid, basically, you know, you're sending that out to the world as a vibration, and then that's how it comes back. So, um, and you're just confirming to the world what you're saying. But yeah, so it's very important to be able to be consciously aware and understand the importance of your thoughts and your and how and you know what you say and how that affects you in your life. Yeah, that's right. You're programming your mind to believe it as well. Yep. Well, you end up believing it because that's what comes back to you, and then you start seeing it, and you start because you just manifested that into the world. So stop manifesting negative things and instead get up and say your affirmations every morning and praise God and praise the angels, and then you'll start seeing a big changes in your life. Oh, much love and light to you too, Anastasia. I'm very appreciative that you showed up to my channel, and I'm very appreciative of your support. And you know what, your show is going to be really awesome, and I'm gonna send a prayer just for your show, and you will receive confirmation here soon. Yeah, Chrissy, reach out to Archangel Michael even more now, being back at work. Yeah, you need to make sure that you maintain protection because you're susceptible to a lot of different people's energies, and it's because of the career field that you're in, um, and you know, you're a light worker. You're helping humanity. That's cool, Jennifer. Yeah, I mean, acceptance is a big part in this journey. Um, and just being able to understand, like, you know, when it comes down to a twin flame, you need to have the mindset that I'm happy if they're with me, but I'm just as happy if they're not with me, because you accepted that. You accepted the fact you're awesome. You know, you have a lot of energy. You have a lot to offer this world, and you're a badass light worker. And you know what? You're gonna go out there and you're gonna fulfill your mission, and you're gonna assist humanity. And that's very important. Sleep, meditation, help to reprogram for positive. Yeah, I mean, it's really good to have. I would say this: it's very good to have a routine, and you know, meditation, prayer, you know, self-love, which could be, you know, going and get a massage, going to a chiropractor, um, just going for you queens, going and getting manicures, pedicures, pampering yourself, taking care of your body. And it's so important to practice self-love in whatever way that you're guided to do that. Um, Acupuncture, it doesn't matter what it is if you're guided to do that, and it's to assist you, that's what you should do. You should take care of yourself. Um, and that's one of the most important things that you can do on a daily basis. And you know, like I say, you know, I go through and I have a routine. I get up in the mornings, and you know, I always I try to pray, give God praise, give the angels praise, and just for being able to stand on my 2 feet, and to have all five senses, and just to have the things in life that a lot of people take for granted, because we don't have to wake up every single day, and you know, we don't have to have the opportunity to experience life, because when it's your time, it's your time. Everybody has an invisible timer above their head with different amount grains of sand in it, and you never know when that last grain of sand is going to go through your timer. And so that's why it's so important to live each day like it's your last, because you don't know when your last day is going to be. So whatever it is that you want to do, you should do it. Don't have any regrets when you're on your deathbed. You know, you don't want to be the person that's sitting there thinking, man, what if I would have opened that business? What if I would have you know, not did my show like Anastasia and her show? I mean, you know what? Who cares? Don't worry. You know, fear. I seen a thing on fear the other day, and it had two meanings, and it was really cool. God, I want to find that. But anyway, it was really cool, and because it was basically like you could think this way or you could think this way. You could either be positive or you could be negative. One of the two. Oh yeah. False expectations. That might have been it. I'm not sure. That's cool, Anastasia. You know, the thing is a lot of people concentrate on materialistic things. This world is not about materialistic things. You know, the most important thing that is in your life is love, is peace, love, and happiness. That's the foundation. And materialistic items is only it's like a drug. Materialistic items are like a drug. So, you know, if you go to the doctor and you're in pain and they give you pain medication, it's only going to cover that pain up. It's only going to mask that pain for a short time. The same thing goes with any kind of materialistic items. It's only going to make you happy for a short period of time. But the fact is that peace, love, and happiness can't be bought. That's internal. That's internal. And, you know, as difficult as it might be to go start a show, if that's your dream, you know what? It's not a dream, it's a reality. Whenever you put your mind to something, it's not a dream anymore. We're making this happen, man. We're gonna go and we're gonna make a show. And you know what? Don't worry about if you fail. You ain't gonna fail. You know, the greatest entrepreneurs in the world, they all had setbacks. And the reason why it's called a setback and not a failure is because it was a lesson they learned. It didn't stop them. It didn't make them quit. And you know what? And it ended up actually making them even better than what they were before they even started. And so, you know what? They didn't give up. They kept going and they kept charging. You know, how many times, I'm going to use Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, if you don't know who Michael Jordan is, greatest basketball player in the world, this guy basically got cut from his it was either his junior high or high school basketball team. He didn't even make the dang team. But you know what he did? He went and worked the whole summer, every single day, practicing. While all the other kids are having fun, doing whatever they're doing, he's practicing. And then he finally made his team. And, you know, he went off to college, and then he just soared. He just soared, you know? You guys have the same ability. You have the same ability that Michael Jordan has, Michael Jackson has. You know, anybody has that ability. You just have to know that it exists within inside you. Everybody has these abilities. God's given everybody these abilities. There you go. You know, this is why you see people in these rural places that don't have much, but they're happier than a lot of people that have like millions of dollars. Because, you know, it's kind of like that song, More Money, More Problems. There you go, Anastasia. That's awesome. You got an awesome story. Yeah, just do it. Like Nike, just do it. Let me read this. Anastasia says, never gave up. Living in a small office with a single bed in my friend's house for the past 2 years, gave up all my dreams to come true. That is awesome, you know. And I would say, no pain, no gain. I know that a lot of people say that, but basically, you know, you got to give things up in order to get things. And if it's your dream, if you say it's your dream, make it your reality. Everybody can do it. So what are you doing to make that your reality? I mean, it might take you to, go across the country, and you might have to live out of a suitcase like Anastasia said, but you know what? It can be done. It can be done. The option's there. It might not be the way that you want to do it, but the fact is you just want to achieve your dream. And if you have to achieve your dream through other means, then that's what you got to do. And it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, you're going to be happy because you went forward and you conquered, and you made that dream into your life, into your reality. You manifested that into your life. But yeah, that's really cool. I'm actually really happy for you, Anastasia. That's right. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe in your abilities. God believes in your abilities. God knows your abilities. It's up to you to be able to find out what your abilities are. And that's why it's so important to maintain balance in your life. That's why it's so important to balance out your Holy Trinity, mind, body, and soul. Because once you do that, and that's the key. That's the key to being able to unlock all the abilities that is given you that you're not even aware of. You're not even aware of these abilities. They're greater than anything you can think of. Trust me on that. Oh, see you later, Chrissy. Thank you for stopping by. I'm so appreciative, and it's nice seeing you. And make sure you maintain